Okay, hello. Quiet number 2. And again, I have a background that I did with just some leftover paint last week and leftover stencils, actually, after I had stenciled that green on something, I'm not quite sure what. I just took the stencil and laid it on there, and that's what happened. That just kind of cool design. So I think this matches really well with it, this black and gray. And then that green kind of spoke to me too. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to throw you. Should treat my art things with respect. I really like this, it's a similar color green that I had done and not put any marks on yet, so that just gives us a whole lot of opportunity there. I also found this gray, and I was wondering about putting the gray just on the top of this. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking it will need probably some black in between, just to have something that will jump out. It's the same, it's like all the same value there. And even if I put this on top, I think I need just a little slice of black in here that I will need to get from somewhere. I didn't leave much little. That isn't quite wide enough. I have a whole big black sheet that I just made here. We could get really, it's not very quiet, but that sure is pretty, isn't it? If we just cut a little streak off the top of that. Ooh. Oh, I like that, yeah. Yep. I'm gonna go and slice just a little streak off the side of that. All right, little orange scissors, come back. Here it is. All right, so I sliced just a little streak of that. I think we have plenty there. And I think that in between will be actually stunning. In between those two, I like that a lot. So let's glue these on, and then I think this on top. That will be just a great starting point, and we'll see. I don't want this to go all the way over. So I'll cut it off right there. Right, and how far up did we want these to go? I'm trying to, one of the things I want to do in quiet is I want my horizon lines to be either quite a bit north or quite a bit south, quite a bit above or quite a bit below. So I think I'm going to move this down even just a little bit, even just a touch further. There. I think that's about right. And so this was just a little bit too low. That's about right there. So I'm just going to give myself a little mark since I spent so much time deciding, and we'll glue that piece on first. I have my matte medium over here. want this to come over about the same. I want to kind of repeat this. It doesn't have to be exact, but, and that just works out well because it's 7, which is a great number, isn't it? And you know what, before I stick that down, I am actually going to take a pencil. I wonder what kind of pencil this is. I think it's just a regular pencil. And I just want to put some, just want to put some of that in there. And then we'll stick this on. Now the pencil smears, but what I'm going to do, way too much of this on my brush, but I'm going to just pull one pass over it. It's not smearing too badly, much better than my usual graphite pencil. Oh gosh, I put just a ton in there, didn't I? All right, and I'm going to put some on the back here. This will be very glued down, which it probably needs because this is a little bit probably too thick paper to, it's a thick paper to collage with. Doesn't matter, for whatever reason, I'm liking it that way better. Okay, it has dried a little bit. I can't say it's totally dry, but I think it's dry enough so that we can move on. And I had to kind of get the glue off of my piece in back here too. So I was trying to decide, I was thinking a little bit about what else I wanted to do too, and I found this that I did the other day, which is literally just some stamps. And I think I'm going to use one of these up here, right there. But before I do that, I think I'm going to echo this line here with a light beige. And this is, what color is this? Transparent yellow iron oxide is my new favorite to mix with a little bit of this white. And we'll just make some little dots or circles with our pen here. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. All right. So let me mix these two together. That is pretty darn white. I think I'll put just another drop. Just see if I can get just a drop of that on there. Isn't that a pretty pale yellow color? I just love, like I said, kind of my new favorite color. And I'm just going to carefully, maybe not so carefully, just put a line down this right here. Kind of mix what's going on up there. Well, we were pretty close at getting that even because there's 7 circles there too, which is fabulous. Let's peter it out a little bit at the end. Oh, I like that. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Hopefully you can see that a little bit. And you know, it just went through my head. I wonder if I want to lighten some of those up going up too, but I don't think so. I really like that pretty green color, and it does have that quiet feel to me right now, so I think I'm going to leave that. And I could put that one right there, but I think I want it just kind of down. I want to actually cut one of these out and put it on there. So let's grab the scissors. I really like those goobers, if you want to call them that. With that little bit of black in there. So I think before I do that, I'm going to, ooh, doesn't that look interesting there? If I moved it over a little bit. I don't like it there, although I could put just a black line coming down here. If we moved it up to there. Oh, I like that too. But what I had meant to do before this all dried over here was put just another piece here, which actually kind of wrecks my 7 number, but it does bring it into 8, which is another good number too. 8 is the beginnings. Interesting how that one's kind of white, and you know what? I think I'm going to like that. I think it's going to lead right into my little white piece here, which I think is super fun. Look at how that matches up over there. I think it was just meant to be. So let's take a little matte medium, stick that on with. Now what else to do? I kind of like it just the way it is. And I could use a few more lines back there, but I don't know. It's always a problem when I get to a point where I like it to think of, do I want to take it further? And I kind of think I don't. And I thought of put a few more of these on, but I don't want to distract it from what's going on right here. Could have just something right there. I wonder what that would be. I think that would be distracting. I don't know that I want to introduce another color, so I guess I have a great big fat I don't know where to go from here. And when that happens, it's usually best to not go anywhere with it. And that just takes it a whole new direction. That I'm not sure I want to go, but on the other hand, let's see what happens when we do that. I'm going to cut it longer than what I think I need. I kind of like that. But the question is, does it add or take away? I think what I want before I put that on there, though, is a little red on the bottom of that, maybe? And maybe not. I kind of like it just the way it is with just the one line of red. So we're going to do that. We're just going to leave it the way it is. Put one line of red on. Keep it with one line of red, sorry. Fun. Yeah, I think that little, just that little tidbit is amazing. And I want to try just a couple little splatters. And I'm going to keep them small splatters. So let's take a little of that. And I like that. And I am going to stop right there because there's a part of me that wants to come and put some black splatters on, but it still says quiet to me, even with our black, our heavy black there and our red line. It still says quiet to me, and I'm just a little concerned if I put more on it, more the black splatters, that it won't say quiet to me anymore. So I am going to call it a wrap with that. And I am quite fond of it, actually. God bless you guys. Toodles.